What up with it, y'all? It's Coffee. Back at it with some more news. How y'all doing? Hit them buttons, sub up. Let's talk it up on the news. And this picture came up the other day. It was going viral. NORE on Drink Champs, CNN. Yo, the NORE album was straight fire, man. Capone went away and NORE just turned up as a solo artist. What was y'all's favorite music from NORE? Tap in with it, comment. But Charleston White was commenting on this and saying, when the fame gets to be too much, they all turn to the D-Rug, right? He's like saying NORE looking like a bass face McTweakerson. And I don't know, man. Many people, as I pointed out when I was chopping it the other day on this, many people would say that about Charleston White. Especially, I didn't know he had a glass eye at first. So, just based on the way he looks, and then with that eye, again, I didn't know that joint was glass always. So when it would just be looking the other way, like how when you drive, it's supposed to be hands at 10 and 2, his eyes were at 10 and 2. It was like, damn, man, like he been choy boying it up and pushing the stem for many, many years. And now his eyes just look different ways, like the saggy breasts of a disgusting middle-aged broad or something like that, you know what I mean? But then I found out it was a glass eye, so I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's just something to see Charleston White say NORE looked like a crackhead, and then you see Milk saying it's the liquor. And at the end of the day, I don't know, like, do you guys think NORE's 47 years old? So do you think age is just catching up to him a little bit? Is he just doing too much drinking over there on Drink Champs, that recreational drinking? And he goes hard with it. There's a few episodes out there in the archives where he's borderline blackout drunk, man. But is he not looking righteous to you? Do you guys think it's some substances or what, man? Let's talk about it. Then I cannot believe this. This is just crazy to me. This is so fucked up. And the fact that, to me, they're clearly trying to lie their way out of it is just bonkers. KTLA puts this apology tweet out, which says the following: KTLA experienced a technical error while adding language filters to our social media accounts, resulting in an offensive word being accidentally shared. We are appalled and apologize that this occurred. And then Buzz Patterson here, he said, you should be appalled and apologize for your shoddy journalism. And this is a lie. What is it? What did they say? Language filters? Adding language filters. What language filters? Because they're apologizing that their account tweeted out the N-word. Hard ER, just out of nowhere. Just that disturbing racial slur and nothing else. They tweeted that out. How can some kind of filter just cause a racial slur tweet to go out? It makes zero sense. And to me, they're clearly lying. And the fact that they put out this BS apology shows that, like, I don't think they're really sorry. And they think everyone's stupid at the end of the day. I like, who did this? You know what I mean? What they should really do is find out who did this, put them on blast, and fire them. You know what I mean? Put a face to it, and then let the world know you fired this racist bastard. Because at the end of the day, they're covering up what whoever did this did, that it was done, and trying to lie. And I don't know. It's just even more offensive, the work that they're putting in to lie to everyone. If you ask me, fucking a language filter did this. Come on, man. And then you're appalled and you apologize. Well, when you're doing that, it seems like you're just a lying sack of ish at the end of the day, if you ask me. You smell me? Like, comment and let me know if y'all agree with me or not. And then, like I said, if they put a face to it and they dead that person off, they put them on blast, then, like, if they want to look at it from just a PR standpoint, because at the end of the day, again, this is just some fucked up ish, highly offensive. It's 2025, that's always been a foul, disgusting word, an evil racial slur. But it's like, here we are way in 2025, everything that's done happen and all that, you know what I mean? And I just can't believe that they're trying to cover it up. But what I'm getting at is, a lot of times companies or whatever will look at things from a PR standpoint rather than just getting to the truth. And when it comes to a situation, so they might try to somehow be acting like they're better off trying to spin some ish. But when it's just some foul ish, there is no PR ish. You have to address it head on. And since they're not, KTLA is always going to be known as the face of, this is my theory and opinion and feelings, and let me know if you agree, and if not, how you feel. They're going to be associated with this. If they put a face to it and get the person up out of there, then rather than just KTLA, it'll be like, yo, this sack of ish that used to work at KTLA did that. Someone did it. And it was appalling and foul. And it's appalling, once again, that they're just trying to lie and insult everyone's intelligence in the manner in which they are. Then I thought this was pretty cool, man. 50 Cent selling G-Unit toy soldiers. They got ones with the NBA sweatband, the Nike sweatband. What's the other one? They have one with the AND1 sweatband. Comment if you remember before AND1 was a Walmart brand. It's so wild seeing so many brands. Like, remember, FUBU was the truth. Then that was a Walmart brand. I haven't seen that there anymore, though, in a minute. Is FUBU just flat out gone? Airwalk's there now. Snoop Dogg clothing is there. What is it? Dog Supply? I don't know. It's a trip. But it just had me a little shocked to see AND1 on one of the sweatbands, the different versions that they're selling. But yeah, do you remember when AND1, like the AND1 mixtapes and all that? Was all about like street ball, but it is what it is now. But I thought this was kind of cool. They're fifth selling G-Unit toy soldiers. And then speaking of toy soldiers,
250 done already. I don't know if nobody realized, but ain't nobody screaming out free Big U. He's a rap. You don't get no special privileges. You don't get the royal treatment of, we don't want to see you in jail, none of that, bro. You are a rat. That's over with. So ain't no free Big U. Anybody saying free Big U is a buster. You saying free a rat. Tell them 600 says it. You's a buster.
Whack 100's original toy soldier 600 talking his ish, man. Big U, he says, no one's saying free Big U. This is from 600, aka Whack 100's original toy soldier. Ain't that so crazy? He had 600 as his toy soldier first. Then after that, he had Loose Cannon to be his next toy soldier. He used both of them to diss Big U, you know, to his advantage to get at Big U. And then Loose Cannon done self-incriminated the fuck out of himself on No Jumper and played into the indictment. It's absolutely crazy to take in full circle. But he's saying no one's saying free Big U, and I feel like I have seen cats saying free Big U, but I'm not 100% on that. Let me know if you've seen it or not and your thoughts about what he's saying. And it's just so wild, all the ish that he's done, and like that he is getting on here saying this and making these bold claims like he's that dude that's a factor in the streets to say this kind of ish. Because to me, it's, you know, I'm not tapped into the streets like that. You know what I mean? Once again, I'm just reacting to the content and looking to tap in with y'all and discuss, you know, the different news stories and viral ish and all that and everything going on in the blogosphere. You know what I mean? We always got to break it down, bust it down, and chop it up on it. So please hit the comments on everything we touch on in this video, and make sure to subscribe. As always, it's about coffee, talking it up with y'all, the people. But it seemed like he's kind of an outcast in his hood. To me, maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Let me know what you think about it. But what's crazy to me is we clearly, every time I see him talking greasy about Big U, he'll never be able to live down. And we all saw what it was when they were face to face. He was shook. He was shaking like a snitch at a gangster party. You know what I mean? And, you know, at the end of the day, one thing about 600, and are those extensions? Shout out Point and Shoot. Point and Shoot was saying that that man's rocking extensions, y'all. But it seems to me like he's mad that he wasn't Big U, like who a lot of people looked up at Big U as far as his status or whatever. That like he's mad that that ain't him. But he seems to care a lot about this blogosphere fame and all that. You know what I mean? And, controversy will run them numbers up. And at the end of the day, with 600, it's been clear that he'll mix street-ish with the internet to raise his channel and his clicks and views. And, like we just saw with that no jumper indictment and all that, like, don't get me wrong, some ish from the streets trickle into the news and get reported on and stuff like that. But to mix those two worlds together in such a over-the-top manner is no good, But hey, he don't give a fuck. He's just trying to, be the best Whack 100 toy soldier he can be and, raise his channel up. I remember when Milk was roasting the fuck out of him all the time when he was quote unquote Crip Mac's manager. Milk was roasting the fuck out of this dude, and he did everything to try to beg Milk to collab with him on content. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad at the end of the day, the ish that this dude does, if you ask me. Just like his bunk ass music with fake AI 2 Chainz voices, straight lame Jane moves. But that's just my take. Let me know yours. Once again, let's talk about it all in the comments. Subscribe, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Are they saying free Big U?